Next, we need to learn to move each chord form up the neck as bar chords. Starting with the C chord, if we move the entire shape up 1 fret, we have a C sharp chord. To do this, we need to bar our index finger across the first fret of strings 1, 2, and 3, then place your middle finger on the second string, 2nd fret. On the 4th string, place your ring finger on the 3rd fret, and on the 5th string, play the 4th fret with your pinky. Strum strings 5 through 1. If you are a beginner, the 5th string pinky note might be difficult, so until you build up pinky strength, you can abbreviate this chord by eliminating the 5th string, strumming strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now move everything up 1 fret and you have a D. Again, the index finger bars strings 1, 2, and 3, middle on the 2nd string, ring on the 4th string, and for advanced players, pinky on the 5th string. If you move up again, so your index finger is on the 3rd fret, you have an E flat chord. Move your index finger up one more time to the 4th fret, and you have an E chord. Every fret changes to the next chord in the musical alphabet. Here's the movable C chord with a tempo. To move the A chord up the neck, we have to bar the index finger across the 1st fret on strings 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, place your pinky on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, ring finger on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, and middle finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. Now, strum strings 5 through 1. If this fingering is comfortable for you, continue to move this chord shape up the neck. Having taught guitar for over 20 years, I can tell you this is a very difficult chord to play. Instead of barring from strings 1 through 5, you can eliminate the 1st string note, and this allows you to simply hold the 5th string with your index finger and move that shape up the neck. Another way to cheat at this chord is to bar your ring finger across strings 2, 3, and 4. So with your index finger on the 5th string 1st fret, bar your ring finger across the 3rd fret on strings 2, 3, and 4. Strum strings 5 through 2, then move up to the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and on. Okay, so now you have 3 options for playing the A form bar chord: the traditional index finger bar chord, eliminating the index finger bar and strumming strings 5 through 2, or using the ring finger to bar strings 2, 3, and 4. Use whichever shape works best for you throughout this video. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the musical alphabet for the benefit of any beginner students who are watching this video. Starting with the open A, move up to the 1st fret position, and we have an A sharp. All sharp notes have 2 names, so the A sharp chord is also the B flat chord. Up to the 2nd fret, we have a B chord. There are no sharp and flat notes between B and C, so when we move up to the 3rd fret, we have a C chord. Up to the 4th fret for the C sharp D flat chord. Index finger to the 5th fret for a D chord. To the 6th fret for D sharp, E flat. 7th fret is E. There are no sharp or flat notes between E and F, so the 8th fret is an F chord. Up to the 9th fret for F sharp, 10th fret for G, up to the 11th fret for G sharp, which is also A flat. Why? Because the musical alphabet only has 12 notes. So after A flat, when we move up to the 12th fret, we are starting over again at the A chord. Starting with our index finger on the 12th fret, the musical alphabet repeats itself. So we have the A octave chord, A sharp, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D flat, D, and on as we travel up the neck. Here's our movable A chord shape with a tempo. In order to move the open G chord, we need to bar the index finger across the first